Hello and welcome. It's time for a bit of Genshin Impact. So we're gonna see how things go. Hopefully internet will cooperate. Make sure everything is good. Can I help you? Yes, you can. I'd like something made. Bring this a little closer. So I'm not too sure what all we're going to do today, because I actually logged in earlier to do my daily commissions. Start off, because we need more of these now. What are we up to? We're up to 270. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. All right, cool. So, 35. We didn't quite get to 40 yet. That's fine. I burned all of my resin earlier, which is... Hey, Dobbs. Yes, it has. How are you doing today? Internet hasn't been cooperating with me, and I've been quite busy, so... You know, sadly, streaming kind of had a little bit of a delay on it. But hopefully we can be more regular again. Go to quest. Fungi are not Tidalga. Yes, they are. What are you talking about? Of course they are. I think the plan for today will be do some questing, because we need to. We need to get the list down just a tiny bit, you know. Will you pull for Ayato? Nope, I will not. I'm saving up for the hopefully projected Raiden. And you are? Ingini? We'll go with Ingini. What about you? I just don't really have a need for either of them, so it's like, why waste it? Right now I'm grinding up Charlotte, but we are out of resources, so I gotta work on building it back up. You got Ayato? Nice. I mean, can't argue with that. You can't eat them. No eating fungi. I'm kind of hoping that by the time that Raiden comes, I'll have a guarantee with her. And B, enough money to guarantee, like, her and her weapon, maybe C1, C2. It's going to cost a couple $100 if I do that, though. All right, there we go. I don't know how to do this. Oh, is this the same thing that we did last time? Oh, no. Let's see what this is. Let's see if I can just figure out how to do this. Ooh, thank you. Wonder why I hid those. I will put those in just a moment then. Okay, so what am I doing? Is it just the same thing that we did last time? V? Oh. Think we're winning? We might be winning. I have no idea how this works. Okay, I think we're winning. Hey, we got overload. There we go. Yeah, get over there and do that. Keep losing my mouse. All right, do that. Boop. You get over there as well. Insufficient marvelous shells. We'll get more of them. That's how this works. Challenge completed. You win. Great. Okay, we're not going to do more of that. Wow, that was quick. Just started dying. Let's see. Did I already... What? Why is it not showing up? Well, I guess I'll just have to manually type it then. I believe I've already redeemed them, but we're going to double check. Let's see. Because on the Hoyoverse app, they actually gave an option for automatically retrieving them without having to type them in, which is kind of neat. Oh. Well, that one's expired, but... Speaking of, I need to log in for the day. Oh, we only have 1 day remaining on this? Well, let's do that then. Crap. Let's go to this one. 72 pity for Raiden? Nice. I need to build up on that. I believe I'm at like, let's see. Where's my calculator? 21 divided by 160, 34, 42, and I've got the 70 down there. So, and I think it'll be another month, so we'll get the 5 there. Navia will be available in the next banner. It's unfortunate that she's no need for Geo. Geo is terrible. But I guess I need to finish this event real quick and get the Primos.
Our bond is strong.
Job. A moment, please.
I do have to say, I've been enjoying Farina though. Oh, you're still alive? I kind of thought you would have died. I should probably like farm a bunch of these. I just really don't feel like doing so. I just kind of feel like Raiden's like the last thing I need to really get my team going. So if I can get like C2 Raiden, that's what's up.
Is your child feeling any better?
Thank you for your concern, Fremine. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
Zuria, Fremine, we're here!
Seems like
That's
everyone's
very
arrived
strawberry.
now.
Wow.
Not quite. Aren't we missing
I do need
someone?
to
But Paimon has a guess where he might be.
do one thing.
Hey, Doxy!
Come here, penguin. Come here, Pen Pen. Oh, it's got a spear now. It's a narwhal horn. Yes, exactly that. You know, if I knew Morse code, I'd probably know what it said.
Oh, Doxy's got himself a sword and a shield now. He's looking sharp.
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thelxie looks more formidable than ever.
Are you gonna pull for Navia, Dobbs?
Fremine.
We helped too.
Or are you just gonna leave her?
Yes, you really had a good eye for materials. Everything. you
Hopefully they'll have
found
some
was
good
high
4-stars in
quality.
Raiden's banner too.
Speaking of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So.
I also no, I don't
could
blame
I
you.
also
I need to start
trouble
posting
you
all my 10 pulls on
with
like
finding
TikTok
some
and YouTube
materials for the
Shorts.
crown?
have not done so.
You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins. I was planning to collect the materials myself, but then I realized you might be able to find some prettier ones than what I could get my hands on.
Consider it done.
Seems like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Please wait
Time
a
to
moment.
make like a baby
I
and
was
head
just
out.
thinking, since Thalxi has already shown us his brand new
Man, I'm so
appearance,
far behind on all of
we
my
may
like
already be
YouTube
able to
watch later
draw a
stuff.
new
I'm over
page in the
100 videos
picture
deep
book. What do you
and
think?
4 days behind. It's
Ooh,
insane.
Paimon's excited now.
What should we draw on the page?
Why don't we use the story we know as a reference?
You're gonna wait
Just
for I'll
like
hate
the
them.
atmosphere
Do we have any idea when
of
he's
spring.
coming next?
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon.
All right, I'll give it a try.
I'm actually listening to
I'm not very
all my
adept at
YouTube stuff
drawing,
while playing.
But I've seen a lot of art during my work. Now,
Not sure.
as
Well, then
far
you
as
should
the
definitely have
actual
enough for
content of the drawing,
probably C1,
please
C2 by
tell me
then.
what you'd like to see.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the sword of courage and the
I
shield
want
of
both. I
perseverance,
mean, ideally, I want C2
which
Raiden
proves
and her
he has
weapon.
crossed the mire of doubt.
If I can get
and
that,
now
like,
is ready to wage war
mint.
against the darkness.
Okay, I'll add the weapons. Anything else?
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Felxi's got some friends by his side now. so
like
you
I'm pretty
know
sure
he
if I
might
got
know.
C2 Raiden with her weapon, I would not
Okay,
need.
I'll also draw some
I would not
companions.
run into any
Anything
issues.
else?
36 during the abyss. Don't forget to add some color.
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 Yes, that's
Yes.
really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale, but bursting with color and hope. Who would have thought the page could have become so inspiring? How wonderful. Splendid ideas, everyone.
Great! Everyone looks super pumped up. Felxi most of all.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
I mean, Thelxie is cute. We can't argue that.
I'm sure he is.
Exactly.
Zarya,
That's why I want to get her
and
C2.
this is still just
But
the
you know,
first
you're
page.
talking
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the pictures.
$300 to guarantee.
We should finish it as soon as possible and keep up the belief and hope in our hearts.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to look forward to it
And
as
I'm
well.
not going to put $300
So
in this
let's
game.
get
I
the
can tell
show
you
on the
that.
road and head towards the
Um,
kingdom of water
Now, if
nymphs.
people donate for it, that's a whole other thing.
Felxi's
But
fantastic adventure
I don't expect anyone to ever do
begins
that.
now.
So that's, you know. After some time, you arrive at the shore above the underwater kingdom of water imps. Because let's see, if we take a look at the shop here, and thankfully I do actually have, you know, the 6480 bonus. How many is 6480? For $100, you only get 40 pulls. Like, that is insane. Now, granted, for the first one, for, you know, $150, I would get, what, 120? Of course, I need, you know, more blessing of the welcome moons active. Keep that 90 going each day. Because they're saying, what, another 21 days after that, so 30 days. So we'll say 45 times 90. That's another 4,000. That's only 25. Ugh. Man, it's going to be tough. I don't know.
Keeping some pets in
We'll have
my
to see if I
office,
spend money or not.
Soon gave up on
I mean,
him.
technically, I have $50 from
It's
side that I
just
can
not
still
right
put
to
in.
keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun.
Look, those are materials that we can use for the crown, right? Let's get some for
I
Fremine.
don't know, maybe if we just start doing all the quests, we'll have
Should
enough
be enough.
and not have to spend the
I knew
money.
you'd have a knack for finding the best materials. We shouldn't need anything else to head to the kingdom of water imps.
Well, I messed that up, didn't I? Alright, let's do that again. I forgot which... I thought I was using the bomb one, not the crab. There we go. So you can just get all the primos this way. Maybe I can convince Sai to like 100% Inazuma for me.
Is that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead?
Go to challenge. What do we do? We'll just keep using our same team. Where's Farina? Of which she's 86. Okay. So I guess I leveled her up a little bit more. Cookie? Where are you? Rossi and Nahida. And I have an assistant.
So these are the underwater ruins that Fremine found. They're pretty amazing.
And then, of
but
course,
still
so,
not
you know,
exactly
you're
the
looking
kind
at
that Paimon was imagining.
720 or no, 900 pulls to guarantee everything I'd want.
Oh, yeah, Paimon knows.
Right? Or is it
just...
3 times for the
We
weapon
would
to
probably
guarantee that you get it?
actually see a fairy tale world.
If that's the
Like
case,
with the water and
1080.
colorful houses and the Rainbow Bridge.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some decorations, but ran out of time to do it by myself.
That's 173,000 primos to
Whoa,
guarantee that.
someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
Seems like the travelers already got the gist of things.
To
You should do
guarantee
your best
C2
too,
Raiden
Paimon.
with her weapon.
If I
173,000
can
primos.
estimate Paimon can flip the
My
switch
god.
now. Entering Paimon fantasy mode. Ahem.
Paimon, no one likes you. You're just emergency food.
Tis Paimon, guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
We are the companions of Prince Thalxi, your divine highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
Oh, reclaiming your glory. Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
Huh?
Come on, Paimon. No one cares about this. Did you break character, Paimon? Hey, Conan, how's it going, man?
This is the goddess's test. Ahem. From your response,
Cute little-
the goddess
little
has
Koroks there.
concluded that you're all brave adventurers without a hint of greed in your hearts. As such, you are worthy of everyone's
We good. Just playing Genshin? Always.
So please accept the goddess's
Just, I realized I only have one day left to finish up this event, so I should probably do it, get my primos. Because we're saving up for Raiden, so we need a lot.
And as for this prince, the
Like, just
goddess
guaranteeing
will
Raiden
also
and her weapon,
bestow
not
upon
too
you
bad.
the rainbow glory,
But
so
ideally,
that
I want to
your
save up
will
and get
always be
C2
filled
Raiden
with
and her
light.
weapon. And that's a lot of primos. Especially since I'm not at guarantee right now.
Gratitude to your divine highness for such generous blessings. Power
Looking
is
at
now surging
1,080
through every
pulls.
part of my body.
To guarantee C2 Raiden and her weapon. With the worst possible
Me
luck.
too. Is this the divine
I
inspiration?
think I'm willing to
of legend?
spend 100, but not much more than that.
Ahem. Now, adventurers, forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters.
For the
that
most part, I'm
come
free to
over
play.
the
Like, I
kingdom.
get the welcome
You'll
blessing and
be
the battle
sure
pass,
to
but that's about
find
it.
that which you seek.
But if people donate, then I will put the donations towards what they wish for me to pull for.
Please be careful, brave adventurers. Just because some evil enemies that have invaded the kingdom of water imps. They're called,
Those accursed
You know, I
enemies
know I'm
are
supposed to
back
use
again.
Thalxi here, but
Your
I don't
Highness,
really need to.
Please show them what you're made of.
Damn.
We're under attack again. It's a Lawitcher of the deep.
There's no need to fear, my
What server
friends.
play? I am
His
on the
Highness is
American
so
server.
strong that even a diviniture of the deep would pose no threat to him.
It's finally over. So have we defeated the evil monsters and reclaimed the kingdom of water imps?
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thuxie's coronation ceremony.
Oh yeah, I actually
The
cover
only
up my
thing is,
UID
I
now.
didn't expect this to go
Forgot
so
about that.
smoothly.
I'll say it should be
I thought it
visible,
would
but
have
now my
taken
camera's on the other
longer
side
for
now
us to reach the
from
heart of the
playing Pokemon.
ruins.
Which I need to do
It was
another
my
Pokemon run
mistake.
sometime soon.
I should have told
I was
Fremine
thinking
earlier that we
maybe
would also
Pikachu,
need a
which I
crown.
know will be terrible.
It's all because the Traveler
Pikachu and
and
Raichu, that
Goddess
is.
Paimon were too strong. We just eradicated all the monsters in one go.
It's okay, Zuria. We can come back again once I've made the crown.
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time. And you too, Thuxie, my child.
At least Thelxie's really cute. Like, that's an adorable little penguin, dude.
Thuxie's
Good old
turned out to be a
Magikarp.
real expert at
Eventually we'll do a Magikarp run as well. But if we do a
I
Magikarp
don't
run,
think there's
it will have to be a
anything that will be
slightly,
able to stop him.
not necessarily cheated
He's like a true
run,
prince
because
now.
I'm doing Red and Blue. My plan is to do all 151
Yes, I agree as
Pokemon.
well.
It'll have to be the was it Dragon Breath? Dragon
Let's
Rage
head back to camp for
Magikarp,
now.
so that way it can actually
I
get
asked
past
the Traveler to search
Ghost
for
types,
some
because otherwise
materials
it's
on the way,
impossible.
because I want to make
Since
the
in
crown
Gen
as soon as
1,
possible.
Struggle is
We can add an
typeless.
update to Thuxie's
Or is normal
fantastic
type, not
adventures
typeless, like
as
in other
well.
generations.
Now that we've reclaimed the
So you can't
kingdom
hit
of
Ghost with
water
it.
imps, it's time for us to draw some new
Which means the
secrets
start of the
from
game will be
us.
super easy doing a set 40 damage. But I don't know if you'll actually be able to beat the game with Tackle and Dragon Rage. Could be interesting.
Zuria and
I
Fremine,
feel like it'll be a very long stream when we do that.
pages first. Paimon really wants to update the picture book.
You just want to see someone draw Goddess Paimon.
Hey, you didn't have to see it out loud.
Yes, we did.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then in that case, the story today should go something like this. After overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thelxie and his brave companions finally arrived at the entrance to the Kingdom of Water Imps. At
I'm
this
hoping to be able to
time,
start streaming
the
more
little
regularly
fairy
again
in the
soon.
group,
Maybe my
Paimon,
internet's finally
revealed
fixed and
her
cooperating.
true goddess form to her companions.
Oh, the day when I actually have fiber will be a wonderful one.
She praised the companions for their purity, and to reward them,
Supposedly next year I'll have synchronous up down to 2 gigabit per second. When that comes, I will drop all the money on it.
Bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued the pretty water imps from their imprisonment. Prince
Not at the
finally
moment.
managed to reclaim his
Right now,
kingdom,
I really need to
but
clean
as
up my
for the
quest list.
crown-
I'll show it to you here in just a second. It's
No,
it's bad.
the crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled. They haven't given up.
When
and
is
are
the
sure
next
to
spiral best
return.
reset? Like
But
8
the
days?
prince is
7 days?
certain to
Next
reclaim
week?
the crown the next time
Get those
they
sweet,
fight.
sweet primos from that?
Brilliant rainbow shall descend onto the kingdom once more.
oh, and Paimon can almost see
I
it.
ran out of resin earlier, so I only have like 37 resin.
Oh, the pages are beautiful. Zuria is really talented at drawing.
Thank you, everyone. We've also completed the second page of the picture book now. Thelxie's journey is one step closer to its end, and the promised
We
coronation.
want to show off.
My child,
What does your
you'll
team mainly
also be
consist
able
of?
to brighten up when that time comes, right?
I'm sure he will, Zuria. Who knows? Perhaps the doctor will already have some good news for you when you get back home today.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness. Oh, Fremine, about the time you'll need for the crown.
Please don't worry. One day should be more than enough.
Ah, then I must
Finally
thank
got
you
Radiant
for
Spin
your
Crystal
hard
72.
work.
Nice.
All right.
Who's
Let's rendezvous here in another 2
whose was
days'
it in?
time for our final adventure. Okay?
sounds good to
And
me.
see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
Alright, it's about time we start heading off too. You've still got some work to do, right, Fremine?
Yeah, I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks the best.
Firmine is working really hard.
Yeah, Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated once you're on the job.
I wonder if Mika will join us.
About that, it might be.
What'd you do this time, Firmine?
Because what?
It's because I hope.
Oh, he's blushing.
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face? You're turning red, and it looks like you're about to run away and put your helmet on again.
Am I turning red?
Don't tease Firmine, Paimon. You know better.
Alright. We won't bother you anymore for today,
I think tomorrow I'm gonna actually edit the video I've recorded today. That'd be a smart thing to do. I didn't get around to that.
Thank you. See you in 2 days.
See ya. Bye. Hmm?
I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see
has followed
something
8 days. Man, it's been 8 days since my last stream.
Experience a miracle for themselves.
That's not good. It was supposed, I want to get back to the part where I'm at, daily streams again, but Aaron has not cooperated, and I've been oddly busy. It's been 84 years. Exactly. Give or take like 6 minutes. All right, so I just have to get 6,000 points. Let's do it. Let's do that. So we're not going to have healing, but that's fine. Like, you'd think for someone who's retired, I would have so much more time to stream, and I don't. And it's weird. I don't know how she actually works.
Care for a dance. This dance is for you. Care for a dance. Dance. Let my name echo in song. Yoo-hoo!
Let's see, what are we at? 12:32, we still have plenty of time.
Dance with me. Care for a dance. Dance with me.
I don't even have to, like, try with this, and that makes it better. If you want to check, alright, we will take a look here after this. I was supposed to check something else. I was supposed to show my, my quest list. I'm sorry, I forgot.
I see everything.
Care for a dance.
Punch!
Care for my name echo in song. Dance with me.
Let's begin.
I have no idea how to use Milu. But I do need to get her as well for another team comp that I want to build. Just a massive bloom team. A super bloom or whatever you want to call it.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Care for a dance.
Now.
Dance with me. Dance with the waves. Time to shine. Yoo-hoo! Hey. Care for a dance.
Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Well.
Care for a dance.
Let's begin.
Care for a dance.
All right, we got our 6,000, just barely. That was close. Woo! All right, cool. Challenge completed. All right, let's exit that real quick. Yes, let me show you why we're doing some quests here. We have a few of them. just a couple of quests. It is quite the scroll bar. That relic is really cute. Is that Decidui above him? A few, yeah, just a couple, man. I need to work on it more. Ooh. Oh, you have the Tome of the Eternal Flow too. Nice. Jeez. 281. My God. Oh, you have a weapon too. I would have loved to have pulled for a weapon, but just can't. I'm not at the point where I'm pulling for weapons yet. Because I've only been playing since January, so. Let's do ×2, because everything's still gonna die quickly. Ooh, we get Raiden. Yeah. Go to constant. Are they maxed out as well?
On my way now.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Hydro Dragon is my C6 because he's my main. That makes sense.
Inazuma shines eternal.
I don't know how she works.
Get a little chilly.
Everyone hold hands. Time to
I need to figure out how Raiden works.
There is no escape.
make yourselves at home. I see everything.
Torn to
I think
oblivion.
her ultimate just kills things. That's all it does.
Strike a pose. Let the world fly.
Just pop it. Just gently punch things.
Let my name echo in song.
Shine down.
Hey, share my knowledge.
C6, man. I'd love to be able to have a C6, but that's obviously nowhere close to that.
Now you shall perish.
I'd like to get C2 Nahida. I have C1. I almost got lucky enough. I think I did almost 200 pulls on her banner. It was a lot of pulls. It's where the vast majority of my primos went, was her banner.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Alright, we got our 6,000. That worked fine. 7,400. Whirlwind verse. No. However, if they're wanting me to use him, we will go this route with who is my other teammates? Oh, it was Kazu, Dirt, and Charlotte is not high enough level, and Diona. Diona special! Kick, why are you terrible? You're supposed to be playing. Whatever, I don't care.
Time to shine.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The bird.
The tides beckon.
It would be great if I could have C6, but man. Nope.
your head.
Maybe next time Nuvalit comes out, I'll pull from him again, try to get his constellations higher.
One with nature.
That's just enough.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! I'm a rock!
Silence. Let the mighty be humble.
The wind knows me.
I'm getting sick of
Settle down.
Where they eat.
Am I on ×1 or ×2? I think I'm on ×2 still.
Into the wind.
Let the world collide! Can't handle your drink!
One with wind and cloud.
Silence. The tides beckon.
Where do you think?
You're coming with
I'm
told.
You are not target today.
I should probably, hit T occasionally. Come on.
You're
Be
coming with
sanctified.
Let my name
The
echo in
eternal
song!
One with nature.
Whew, that was close. I do have to say, Hydro Pump is fun to use.
Justice is blindsided. Let the mighty be humble.
Embrace the storm!
An oversight on...
All right. Oh, well, look at that. Boop, boop. I wonder if I should use Kaya instead. Oh, he's not built. Let's get the healing. We don't really need the cryo. The cryo isn't helping. Oh man.
The wind knows our coming.
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide! Dissipate!
Bow your head. What you got? Another test subject.
There we go. Just 54,000 HP. Nothing major, right?
That tingle?
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Into the wind. Clouds high.
Okay, yeah, this is going much better.
Be sanctified. Silence.
Like, he's just so broken.
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide!
One with nature.
Dissipate!
Wow, we are way over on this one. Man.
Settle down.
Like, things are just melting.
The wind knows me.
Let my name echo in song!
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Just melts. And then, you, that's not cool. You're not supposed to do that to me. No, you pay your dues by dying.
Another test subject. Settle down.
Time to shine!
15,000. That's what's up.
Dare you!
Okay, stop doing that.
Into the wind.
Our bond is strong!
Silence.
That's right. Silence him and then hydro pump him. You are my blast voice. What event are we doing? The one that ends tomorrow, the Thelxie event. How you doing, Sai? Because I've not completed it. Yeah. So, need to complete that. we'll just keep going with what we had. You only have like 2 more levels to do. I did one of them. I'm gonna save the other one for tomorrow. That way I don't have to do as much, you know, for daily commissions, because daily commissions are terrible.
Settle down. The tide's beckon.
So I'm thinking once Raiden comes out, I'm gonna try and go for C2 and her weapon, because I'm a crazy person. If you want me to farm some stuff tomorrow, by all means, I will not say no. Right now I'm kind of working on building up Charlotte, but if you want to like pre-farm anything needed for Raiden, that's also fine with me. Weapons, always weapons.
Fallen leaves, adorn my
Let the mighty be humble.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds dissipate.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Moving from her. Oh no, we're going to get her. That's not a question. I will make sure I get her. I still have the $50 meal, so like we're gonna use that.
The tide's beckon. Settle down.
PS2. I'm honestly thinking I'm just gonna give you mine, because I've had 0 luck finding. Like I found a couple of them, but I went to go look and they were broken. They didn't play discs. I was like, okay, that's useless. Yeah, so I'll probably just honestly give you mine. Just have to take the hard drive out of it. I mean, when the time comes, if I end up wanting another one, I can always find another, you know, at least here. But I have such, like, I haven't touched it in 7-8 years. The only thing that I used it for was DDR, and I now do Set Mania for it all, so. Oh, free from an A, huh? Nice. Wait until 2 days later, huh? Okay. This takes so long. I also need to find a good way to package it so it doesn't get damaged. I have a lot of this thick foam from my 3D printers. This thing just stack a box with it. Okay, now what am I doing?
The final day of Thumpsy's fantastic adventures. Let's go.
Just trying to knock out some of the quests. yeah, I've just been farming for Charlotte recently. Let's see, what are we at? Constellation. Hey, he's C3. No one cares. We're up to 20, so we definitely still need more tour building devices. And barrel conchs. Gonna need a lot of those. I mean, that helped us get quite a few more primos. And also, the thing that they've been doing with I think giving out primos, that's kind of nice. That will definitely help.
Hey, Fremenade! Noxie! We're here!
Hello, Paimon. Hello, traveler.
Is the crown ready?
Yes, we're just waiting for Zuria now. She hasn't arrived yet.
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's not too far from here anyway. Didn't she say she just lives on the hill over there?
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, and
Speaking of,
Found you two at long last. I'm so glad that you both are all right.
Why are you here?
and so if
Miss
you end up
Ella?
wanting to, like, I don't know,
What could have
finish
happened
in
to us?
Azuma
What
for,
could
you
have
know,
happened?
for stuff,
That water imp
like
Fancy,
100%
of
places,
course.
I won't
After
object
gave
to
you
it.
that commission the other day,
That's only
I
like
began to get
7,000
worried and went
primos just sitting there, I'm
asking about
sure.
the boy that went missing.
Oh, that? We've got it
If you
all
get
figured
bored
out
and you're like,
now.
man, I really want to do
The
some
boy you heard
Inazuma
about
or
was his
Liyue or
fault.
Mondstadt,
Even the missing
by all
fish
means.
was his fault. Don't worry, we'll help you get the fish back as soon as we're done with this job.
Oh,
Tomorrow I have to do
sorry
some
about
editing,
that.
which can be fun.
I've been diving in the area recently.
Huh? Fremine diving? No, that's not what happened at all. I've heard a completely different account. What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of water. He never came back. What could that be if not that water imp's work?
Are you sure?
100% sure. I've confirmed the account with several veteran fishermen I know. The child was
I need to talk to the
only 8
fisher
years
chick
old.
too. Crap.
His name was Lescaut. Lescaut de Stray.
Wait, let's go to Stray?
Yeah, that's the name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother is a pretty famous art
It's only been 48
while
minutes.
his
It feels
father
like it's been
passed away
longer.
from an
Just listening to
accident many years
Delaroche talk forever.
Well, naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the court of Fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
It can't be, right? Let's
Seems
go
like-
Destray? Zuria Destray? It must be some sort of a coincidence?
Seems like we need to pay a visit to the Destry
I'm
house.
sorry, miss. We've got to go check on something right now.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Well, you go on ahead. I just came to make sure that you're both all right. I'll head back then. Please remember to take care.
Part 3. I assume this is just going to be like a long cutscene. Can I get to this quicker? Yes. Thank God. I also need to complete all the Varnar quests, and I just am not looking forward to it. Probably gonna do that off stream though.
Is anyone here? Is this Madame Destray's place?
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
And who is this patient? The door opens after a brief moment of silence. A man walks out with a confused look in his
This is
eyes.
the residence of Zuria Destri, and I'm Jala Khan, her family doctor.
Jala Khan. He
What
sounds
do you
fancy.
mean by your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
No, you're right. Young Master Lescaut did have that illness once upon a time, but he's... Well, the young master's no longer with us. And now the Madame has come down with the same illness. Are
You
you
don't say.
her friends by any chance?
You informed the doctor of all this happened in the past few days.
So, when she had requested time to go out over the past few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself?
Yes,
She believes her son is still alive?
that is correct,
That is
Renee.
correct. When the young master disappeared, she was organizing an art.
They were trying
exhibit
really
that
hard
she
not to say that he
specifically
died.
Prepared for him,
He's totally dead.
but since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time. That might have been the trigger for her regret, or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness. and grief
Not gonna
was
grind all
inevitable
Regis.
as
I don't
soon
blame
as
you.
The old master passed away.
I really need to.
First the son, and then the mother.
How could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on everything. Her smile was so lovely, and she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying she...
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between
Do
fantasy
Quest and
and
Fontaine.
reality.
I mean, that's fine.
Then all the other things that she told us about her son, were those fake too?
No, those were all real. Although they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
I see.
Honestly, I'll probably be like,
So
once
after her son
Brighton's Banner
left,
actually is confirmed
she
and
created a
active,
fantasy
I'll
world
start
where
doing
her
a lot
son
of
was
like
still
grinding in
with her.
Fontaine and things like that.
She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran
Or not
into
Fontaine,
us.
like Inazuma, finish that Mondstadt, Liwa, all that. So how is Zuria now?
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night. She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it. Then she broke down once more. I prescribed some sedatives, and she's currently resting.
Yeah, I should probably also, you know, do the Archon quest and get to that.
We can do?
Oh, the Hydroculus?
Don't panic,
Awesome.
Paimon.
I won't
Even
object to
though
that.
this is a devastating
At all.
piece of news, we must all calm down first. What should we do? I need to think.
Still wanting to get paid for that shoot I
need
did
to
yesterday.
Remember the old house of the hearth and the children who lived in it.
So that stage, I was like, okay, what is your preferred payment method? They're like, oh, PayPal's fine. So I send them the PayPal invoice, like, our PayPal's acting up. Can you send us a Google Pay request? I'm like,
What if
I've never used Google Pay once in my
Dr.
life.
Shalakhan had
So I set up a
visited
Google Pay
us?
account,
The
sent
Madame should
them
have brought
a
it back
request
with
for the
her.
money. Like, that doesn't work. Can you just, like, give us a URL? I'm like,
Thinking about
let me
trying
flag it
the
out. So I
guidance
sent them,
therapy she
I
talked
guess,
to me
my
about
payment
before?
ID info. We'll see if they actually do it.
It's worth
But
a
I'm
shot.
also assuming they don't work
I'll go
weekends,
get the
so.
book.
The doctor quickly retrieves the book and hands it to Fermine.
Yes, this is it.
We still need to finish the adventure in the picture book.
That's right. If what Dr. Jean Lacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria. So we should complete this journey.
Sounds like a plan.
We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
I should probably finish finding all the Electroculi in
Before today,
Inazuma as well.
I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to
Hey there,
save
Gaben.
her son.
I'm doing quite well. My internet
I think she
at the moment
might
is
need it to
cooperating, but
save
it's been up and
herself.
down for the last week and a half, 2 weeks.
And
Past
if we
month,
could
honestly. But
complete
you know,
it,
each time
we
I go
should be
to
able to give her
consider
some
streaming, I have to
feeling of
look and see it. Well, hey,
inspiration
how's my
and
internet doing?
closure.
And every time for
Maybe
the past
those
like 8
feelings would
days,
be enough to give her some
has not been
courage
good.
to face reality again.
we'll have to give it a try.
There's no time to waste.
How are you doing though?
Let's set off right away.
Teleport. Run. Oh, hey, aren't those what I need for Charlotte? I think it is. Evil never sleeps. All right, well let's let's use the same we were using. Boop boop, beep bop. Problem again with them? Just slow upload speeds. Not sure. I mean, I know what the cause is, but it's a node that doesn't balance on Mediacom's side, and they refuse to fix it.
Person is missing.
Everyone.
And there's
Please
been a
don't
lot
be
of
so down
construction
and
and work
gloomy.
happening on
Remember
the
what
main
she
road
told
outside my
us?
house.
If
So I'm
we
assuming
were to
that's also
feel
affecting
troubled,
some of it
the
too.
patient would become anxious as well.
You're right. Paimon needs to smile.
The utility company is running new power lines and cutting trees, so they keep messing up everything.
Keep smiling as we
They've taken out the
finish
internet lines a
adventure.
couple of times now. It's
And then she'll
impressive,
be able to
actually.
recover, right, everyone?
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
That's why I said Fremine.
Be careful, brave adventurers. Here comes the evil monster that stole the crown. There. Just keep these sights up.
You know, you really don't need to talk.
Watch out, everyone! They're coming at us again!
There's no need to fear. Prince Felix looks stronger than ever today. He must be going all out.
You know, the best way I can describe Paimon right now is verbal diarrhea. I mean, if we have 5 characters, we might as well use them, right? We're done. That was easy. Because there's no other company here, unfortunately. If I could, I definitely would. But Mediacom is the only internet provider.
I'm sorry. I have to go. I made a promise to my friends, and I'm already very late.
But, Madame, you're still...
Don't try to stop me. Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you think it'd work?
Though supposedly within the
I'm
next
not trying to
year,
stop you,
we're actually
Madame.
getting
It's
fiber
just-
run from them, and fiber would be obviously far more stable.
Could
Even
you
if it
tell me
wasn't
the name
as,
of your child?
even if it wasn't stable, you know,
Dr.
they're talking
Shalom.
2 gigabit
How can you
synchronous
forget
up and
the
down.
name of your own
So even if I only got
His
1%,
name is Thelxie.
I'd be
He's
looking
the
at
prince of the
20
kingdom of water
megabits per
imps.
second up, which would be
We
more
will
than
go
enough to
today
do to stream
reclaim his
without any
crown
issues.
and attend his coronation
So when that day
ceremony.
comes, we will have a lot more streaming.
Madame, please rest assured, everything is still on schedule. Your friends have already departed to find... Wait, look. They've already returned.
Zuria! We've retrieved the crown!
The only way that I could get a different internet service provider is if I moved.
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
Yes.
And granted, I
but
do
the
have a house that
coronation
has better
ceremony
internet,
Still hasn't taken
but
place
it's rented out currently.
because we felt like you should be the one to preside over it.
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelxie, my child, are you hearing this? Everything you lost will now come back to you, and soon, very
Poor
soon,
Zuria,
you will
she has
never be
lost her
lonely
mind.
again.
Beep boop bop.
And the last page of the picture book. It's still waiting for you to illustrate in color.
Right, the picture book. But I don't know what I should put on the last page.
Don't worry, Foxy and his friends all know what should go on it. Get ready, Zuria. We'll describe everything for you.
Okay, okay.
At last, Foxy and his friends were able to drive off the final invading monsters and achieve
Slowly
a
get through
dashing
this.
victory.
I think this last bit of
Their
this quest,
success
though,
was
so that's good.
complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
The water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the rainbow bridge of old. As he watched the scene unfold, the prince could not help but be touched by its
Slowly.
beauty.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the rainbow bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him. There stood the traveler,
Hey, Mika. I'm doing well. Yourself?
Fremine, and
Just getting through the event that ends tomorrow, or the next day, whenever it ends.
frantically around, but could
Can't-
not
can't let
find
those
the
primos
person
go to
he wanted
waste.
to see most. At that moment, the person
You're doing good? I'm
suddenly
glad.
appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother. Zuria walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head. She smiled down upon him as she said, "My prince, my king, you shall never, ever need to feel lonely again."
Except for when he does.
The end of the story, Zuria.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you
all.
all.
I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you hear the story? You'll
I
never
think
have to
Zuria
feel
has a couple of
lonely again.
nuts and bolts loose in there. I wonder if someone's like translated what he's actually said.
Maman loves you too.
Because I assume it's Morse code.
What's happening? Is Zuria talking to Thelxie?
What is he saying?
Quick, put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals. You should be able
Yes.
to use it to understand
The
what
one that
Thelxie's
ends
saying.
tomorrow. So, gotta get it done. Ray walks up to you and pulls out his diving helmet before placing it on your head. I love you, Maman. So that's what Thelxie is saying.
Maman loves you too.
But I love you more, Maman.
Wait, what is this?
What? Did you see something?
Maman, I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again?
Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you.
Thank you, Maman. Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace.
My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you. My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps.
I won't forget, Maman. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. Good night, Mammon.
Oh, we're about to be on grid, which means we may lose internet here in a moment. If so, I'm sorry. Three days later, at Fremene's camp. Click to continue.
Traveler, Paimon.
You're here.
Fremine, why did you call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zuria? Oh, if it's not good news, Paimon doesn't want to hear it.
Don't worry, it's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor. Color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy as well. She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art exhibit. But this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness.
Well, that's
Of
good of her,
course,
I guess.
Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well. She'd like to use her experience to help others.
That's wonderful! So it wasn't bad news after all.
Mm-hmm. Here, please take this picture book with you. The Madame wanted you to have it. If at some point in the future you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it really okay to give the book to us?
Don't worry, it's just a copy. She still has the original. It's extremely
just have to wait.
important to her.
Because there's no skip button.
No problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important. Paimon
You
definitely
good boy
didn't
is.
expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful. Paimon was a little worried about how everything would turn out. After all, fantasy is just fantasy.
Paimon, do you know what the Madame said? She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned,
There.
and he told her that he loved her. She also said that was when she was finally
While we
able
wait,
to
we
bid
might as well have
farewell
his
to her
being passed
son.
out on cam. Seems like a
She
good idea.
felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power, and she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Oh, really? But could that just be another part of her fantasy?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us these powers that we can continue to use in the real world?
So, perhaps fantasy is not just fantasy after all.
But what else can it be?
Mind over matter, sweetheart.
Descent of the fairy tale world into the real world. At that time, the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened. You saw it too, didn't you?
That can't be what happened, right? There's just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
Yes, I suppose that would be a miracle. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Are we done? Hey, finally. All right. Oh, we get a little, Thelxie, a furnishing. Okay, cool. The main thing I wanted was the Crown of Insight, though. That was the important part. All right, that's one less quest. One. I mean, if we did, all that would help. Man. What are we at? We're at 40 yet? Hey, we're at 43. So we're just going to come over here. In the meantime. How long you live for? Because I can clear all side quests that aren't Sumeru. Honestly, probably not too much longer. Let's gonna probably actually do this boss and finish up. Boop. Where is...
Thank you for permitting, no, inviting me to join you.
I don't really need Kazu for this, but... Why are you almost dead? My dude. What happened here?
Our bond is strong.
You sure?
Let the world come alive.
I walked on the other day and Rossi was just dead. Absolutely melted.
Silence.
Oh, that was easy. 3,200.
We don't need an umbrella. Just pick up the pace.
Time to go.
Oh, they were grabbed. Never mind. I believe that's all that we're going to do for the moment. You, available players to challenge. We're not doing any of that. How long do we have left before the Spiral Abyss? 6 days, 7 days. Okay. So next Saturday. Hey, Lena. Hello, I'm from Russia. Well, привет, как дела? Thank you. My Russian is very rudimentary. I'm doing well. I believe it's Koroshon.
Time to go. Time to go.
Never for you. Have you completed Fontaine's story? I have not. I've not even started it, sadly. Oh, hey, we have all of Monst's quests done. Nice.
Transfers of supplies must be.
I think maybe the next few streams will be me going through Fontaine's story. Probably a good idea. And hopefully, my internet will cooperate enough to where I can actually do so on stream.
Time to go. Into the wind.
There we go. Everything's dead. I probably need to get my Cookie's health up a good bit more. I feel like she should be around like the 30k mark. She's a little low, but I need more artifacts. How am I not seeing like any chests? There's a lot missing. And what part of the plot are you on? We're at Fontaine. We're 4.0. So, Prelude of Blancheur and Noircourt. So I'm at Fontaine. I just have to actually start it. Man, we are having no luck there. Let's go to Liwa and see how many quests I have left to do there.
Time to go.
Like, I haven't done any of Fury in a Story at all. I've heard it's very good, so I'm looking forward to it. But I also know it's going to take like 8 hours of cutscenes. And today's stream has already just been pretty much cutscenes anyway, because I did an event. So it takes a while. Well, thank you. Well, I wanted to do those 4, but...
All tasks have been...
The Narcissus Crete's Adventure. Yeah, like I have all of these Fontaine ones ready to go. I've not done any of them. I still need to do the Varnar quest. Still need to do all of these character quests. Like, my quest log is chaos. I am from Florida in the United States. I've been Veronese. Can't say I'm familiar with that. I did almost go to Russia for a brief period. It was part of a meeting with someone. I was briefly engaged to a Russian girl, so.
The wind knows me. Wind Strider.
And now we wait 3 seconds. And it looks like it's actually quite beautiful there. Very different compared to Florida for sure. A lot more snow. Like, she would send me photos of snowdrifts taller than she was. Like, that's absolutely insane. Whereas I haven't seen snow in like a decade. Let's see. Can we climb that? We can! Woo! Climbing everything.
Wind Strider.
We just need to build up the 173,000 primos we need to guarantee C2 riding. This looks like something that would be a job for Jongle. Sir Osmanthus.
A walk would be nice.
I'm not sure what happened.
Solidify.
What am I missing? I don't know. I don't like those puzzles. Ah! I guess let's go over here, see if we can climb this. This is just terrible. Like, this whole area. Slowly climb. We'll get there eventually. Like, how do I go higher? Oh, mother of God. All the way up there? Oh, no. No. Is there a quicker way to get up there?
Time to go.
Like, this is just all sorts of bad.
Gather.
We didn't need that. Alright, so on this note, we are going to call it quits for tonight. My goal is to be live tomorrow as well. Probably around the like 3-4 p.m. Central Standard Time frame. I'm not sure if it's going to be Genshin or another game, because I do want to play some more Elden Ring, some more Pokemon. So we'll see what we do. But we will be calling it quits for here. That way I can go get ready, get cleaned up, get some food in me, some dinner. But I do appreciate everyone being here, and hopefully we can continue to have some good, reliable streams. So until next time, thanks so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful day and or night.